said Edison Telezi.
I'm saying, okay, he touched the ball, it's goal. But then again, he should have played it first time outside if he wanted to go for safety.
Good pressure coming from Mashilwane. Now Chiefs with some defending to do. We saw dangerous ball whipped in from the last corner for Ramana amongst the scorers. Scored an absolute cork out goal against Lesotho the weekend. Now delivering the set piece, going deep there to the back post. Marked there, but he's going to put it not to test the keeper.
And again, you'd be worried that it was more of a free header for him. You know, whether the angle was awkward, but there was no pressure on him at all.
10 minutes gone here. DFNB Stadium. Still Kaizer Chiefs 0. Sekhukhune United 0.
So already there's a bit of a problem when you have your goalkeeper playing the ball forward and there's no one that competes aerially for it, and then you lose possession, and now they've got to focus on regaining possession. They just gave away possession, now they've got to defend.
The corresponding fixture last season, Chiefs got off to the best possible start, scoring after 13 minutes through Da Silva. Will take back, and in fact it was Sekhukhune that got off to the best possible start there. They opened the scoring through Sekhukhune after just 5 minutes, and then Da Silva equalized, and Chiefs seem to be back in it then. They were locked at 1-1 at half-time, and in the second half 2 quick goals. Bradley Grobler and then Tabang Banari sealed the deal. Tele brings it under control, but he was offside.
He had ample time to align himself. Not too sure why he peeled off so early. He was always offside.
Well, Chiefs' performance from the weekend, I think would have had the coach scratching his head as to how they ended up on the losing side. 21 attempts on goal they had. But what was worrying is that they only had 4 on target. And versus Arrows, 7 attempts at goal and 2 on target. So that's something that the Chiefs are certainly going to have to look at. He did score 3 goals in the opening fixture. Of the Betway Premiership against the rookies, Kruger. Chasing back.
That statement around managing the squad, so many games that you play, for me it doesn't hold that much weight, because I think a lot of the teams are overloaded with fixtures. Just a question of managing. You've got the pool of talent around you.
Squad management is going to have to be a thing for them this season, given that Chiefs are also going to be playing continental football. They are playing in the CAF Confederation Cup. So that is yet another competition that they have to consider.
See, if that means that
now could be a chance here. They've got numbers in this attack, Chiefs here. But somehow they couldn't find a shot on target, and the flag has gone up on the far side. They had numbers there. It was a promising situation, but the cutback from Philippi couldn't pick anyone out.
I'm thinking he makes a brilliant run here. Sometimes impossible is nothing. I mean, just onto the near post, just find space. He didn't even look up to see who was coming for it. But I think as tight as the angle was, he should have just had a go. Look awkward, but I've seen goals scored from that angle.
He's yet to score for Chiefs. Philippi. Referee has stopped play here and is
ball and pass.
Need to change the ball. Not sure what happened there, or whether that ball was flat anyway. Back with live pictures. Still Chiefs in possession.
Slowly getting the grip of the game, Chiefs. I mean, yes, they're committing foul in the opponent's half, but they're much more sharper, taking more initiative, not so clinical. But it's a good way of asserting yourself, particularly when you're playing at home.
And Chiefs came up against Sekhukhune United last season. They were on a run of five matches unbeaten, and they came unstuck. In fact, they hadn't even conceded a goal at that point, and they came unstuck when they faced Sekhukhune United, inflicted their first defeat of last season as they made their own positive start. That's a great ball, almost a perfect ball, just took a deflection on its way through, but the idea was spot on. I think if a pass had gone through there, even down would have been onside.
That's the man they need to find, is to stay up there.
Shimani takes his eye off the ball there. Looking to start it out the back here now, Chiefs.
So far, it has been Chiefs who are taking the initiatives. I think when you look at a Sekhukhune, you're looking at a team that wants to stop Chiefs from playing. As a result, we haven't seen what they can offer going forward, as opposed to just wanting to contain Chiefs. Maybe there's a surprise that we'll probably see, but so far it's more like wanting to stop Chiefs from playing.
Dished out some entertainment at the weekend at Sekhukhune United, although I don't think the coach was quite entertained, because he said it was not good for his heart to see what happened there, but it was thoroughly entertaining for the neutrals. That's what you want to see in a cup game. 7 goals. But yes, the defending left a lot to be desired in that game.
I've seen that movie before. For the neutrals, it's always exciting. For the coaches, it's always frustrating. You score and then you concede.
Yeah. You get yourself in front. I mean, they were 3-1 up, and then found themselves picked back, and there was 2 quick goals by Amazulu were left. Free kick. the ball, ability to beat a defender, great running with the ball, ability to beat defenders, and then also ball. Now that's a great pass for Pele. Langelihla Pele. Bartman. Heavy touch from Bartman, but he's still got possession. And two is crowded out by the green jerseys in the end. Good defending from Sekhukhune United. Great recovery. Bartman looks like a man on a mission this season. Looked lively in that opening game against Kruger United, and not so much at the weekend. But he certainly looks like he wants to make up for lost time. Spent long time out on the sidelines last season with injuries. Couldn't really get into the side. Only made 6 appearances of last season, all of them off the bench. But he looks like a man who's hungry this season.
He signed up to come and showcase his talent. Of course, injuries, as you've mentioned. Confidence is slowly coming back, and that can only happen when you get given game time. The fact that he's in the starting lineup as well, it shows faith in his abilities by the coach.
Yeah, I think the coach has certainly seen something he likes there. And well, this is the beauty about when a new coach comes in, is it's like a fresh start for everyone. When I'm looking at a player like Rief Frostler, who looked like he was past his best days in as far as Chiefs is concerned. He really was out of sorts last season, and in fact for a couple of seasons Rief Frostler hasn't been himself, but coach has redeployed him in a new position and is showing faith in him here. Speedy looking for the throw in, but it's going the way of Sekhukhune. Mashirani, formerly of Chiefs rivals, Orlando Pirates. Good work again from Tetwa to win possession back. Igor Daro having to come very deep.
Well, I'm a bit worried that they had possession in their own half, but they were too slow to get out of their own half to give options.
Well, there was no one in
there was no one.
Field, yeah. Playing, getting forward a lot down this right hand side. It is the strength of his game. Pele now might have to go on his own here. Needs support to get close to him. Tries to step over. Again, some solid defending. Tsepo Manzimbe.
Well, there's 1v3. There's no way that he could bypass the 3 players. But again, what I was talking about, to say what options do you have whilst you're in possession? He was trying to improvise on this left-hand side. Not too many options for him in terms of teammates.
Zeta Mufokeng, and who got rejuvenated last season, made himself a fixture, made a permanent fixture in that center of defense, and now takes his second only to the
reputation. His dominance in the box, very high confidence.
Philip Bayu, the foul on Vuyo Letlapa. Came off the bench to great effect at the weekend, and as a result of what he showed in that game, he has been rewarded with his first starts of the campaign. Missed the opening fixture, the league match away to Durban City. Hard-fought 1-0 win that was.
Just to let in some secrets to the fans, that we also analyze the fans in terms of their dress sense, because Funa was Bonis, you know.
Yes, of course.
We also spend a bit of time analyzing their outfits.
Yes, indeed. These days, pay richly to show up in the game. Yes, make an effort with your outfits. Now it's Chiefs looking to break again down that right-hand side. Showed too much of the ball there. Now, great. Forced to go backwards. It's all the way back to Brendan Peterson.
Yeah, both teams who are very slow when it comes to the offensive part of their game. I mean, you can see that there's gaps that they can exploit, but the build-up phase is just too slow. And the opponents tend to recover quickly.
Well, that kind of thing doesn't help either. A stray pass there from Rifrosla. Pumped it straight into touch. Scrappy from both sides here.
You know what they say, Kaizer, right? Go shave it. Now paying a call.
That man's frustrated with what he's seeing out there.
He's very frustrated.
Didn't come out here braving the cold to come and watch what he's seen thus far. He said nothing much to enthuse about. It's either side able to put together any combinations, and two keepers yet to be tested. Solomons.
I mean, just to echo what you say. I mean, you listen to the fans. There's no one singing. Well, if there is, maybe just one or two fans. But so far, in this cold weather, I mean, both teams haven't warmed them up in terms of expectations, shots on target, forcing saves out of the keeper. It's been very slow pace.
Yeah, but this is the kind of dedication you want to see from supporters who brave this all weather. They're not fair weather fans. They're showing they're not fair weather fans. And I tell you, the last 2 nights have been nasty. Fartman with a little clip over the box, and Tristan Sabata read the danger quickly. As Philippi looked to race on to that one. Hasn't received the ball in the kind of situations where he can use his pace and run at the fullback.
And you're right, because that's his strength. Have a go at defense. Not the strongest aerially.
Frostler.
Structure looks solid on the side of Sekhukhune. Frustrating Chiefs not giving them, room to maneuver.
This is the 11th time these sides are facing each other. They've never met in cup games, incidentally. So in the 10 previous matches between the two, Chiefs have won 5. And Sekhukhune United 3 wins, 2 draws in that time. As I mentioned, in the 5 matches with Chiefs as a host, we've had a winner. It's a fixture that produces goals. That 3-1 win, by the way, was the only time. Oh, mistake here! Comedy of errors by Chiefs defender and goalkeeper there. They get away with it. And every now and again, when Sekhukhune apply the pressure and the press, they put Chiefs in all sorts of trouble. Dovu is yet to see him on the ball. Scored the winner against Richards Bay.
hasn't been that bright, hasn't been getting the supply that I think he deserves in terms of crosses being brought in, getting some special attention as well, but he can be deadly just around that box.
The centre back converted to centre forward. It's normally the other way around, where centre forward switch to defence in their latter years. Can't think of too many players that have made that switch from centre back to centre forward. And on the side of Sekhukhune, of course, Daniel Cardoso in his younger days was a centre forward. And in his time at Kaizer Chiefs, did weigh in and loved the goal. He used to get a few goals, especially in the derby. If memory serves, it was 4 Soweto derby goals, this Daniel Cardoso. What a professional he has been. Still going at the age of 37. Now a referee allows play to continue. Yes, Sekhukhune looked to break a poor touch there from Mukwena. Iwodaro can't bring it under control. So now you have a goal. So it's a bit of basketball here. Gives his team giving each other turns on the ball.
This is the time where
they seem to be rushed.
Yeah, they all
both
seem
sides
to be
are
rushed.
rushing everything. So almost needs a player who can put his foot on the ball and just calm things down a bit. Good challenge there from Dylan Solomons. The Letlapa has stayed down. It looked to me like he got the ball. Let's have a look at it. Or did he take man and ball? I think maybe Letlapa's training leg got caught. So this is a mix-up here with I don't think Foster was expecting that ball.
No, because it looks like it's a clearance. He wasn't passing. He wanted to clear it.
He was caught in 2 minds there.
Yeah.
I think it was a hospital pass there for Foster. I can't blame Foster there. Brandon Peterson nearly threw his teammate under the bus there. Half an hour gone here at FNB Stadium.
Letlapa.
This doesn't look good for Letlapa. Man who has played in all but one fixture for Sekhukhune last season, 29 appearances. But it really didn't look like as I said, it looked more like Dylan Solomons got the ball, but it was the way that he went down, Letlapa. Take a look at it again. I don't know whether
there's a bit of a twist as he lands.
There.
What's that?
The trailing leg, I think, was caught. The trailing leg maybe was caught there on the calf by the looks of things, where the magic spray is going to work. Play continues with Sekhukhune down to 10 men as still no goals, and really haven't had any clear-cut chances here while we await opening goal. There's 3 games around the country with no goals. 0-0 Durban City against Arrows in that Durban derby, and Kaizer and Milford City 0-0 against, or rather Milford City 0-0 against. Just about 10 minutes to go to the break here. Chiefs had a lot of possession, but without really causing Sekhukhune many problems. Pele. Sekhukhune win it back. It was a free kick.
You know, for years when you watch Chiefs, it has to be that player that senses the temperature of the game and start livening it up. And so far, it's been the same tempo. There's no initiative from influential players that you'd expect them to be able to liven up things for Chiefs. And so far, that's been the problem that I have in terms of them, you know, just liven up things, take on someone.
Probably are missing maybe the invention of a Fundo Vilakazi, or maybe it's a game where Shabalala can later on come on. Those are the kind of players that can just produce a little bit of magic. There he is.
That's what you need. Players yes, that's exactly what you need. Because so far you have a player like Igadaro leading the front line. He hasn't had supply. They haven't ventured into that box with serious threat.
You see that Fundo Vilakazi has a good mates, of course, with Rele Mufokeng. And I see Rele must have given him his dentist's number because he's also got braces.
Oh, they don't know you. You say, my brother, go set yourself up.
I know someone.
I know someone that can set you up. Well spotted.
I wrote a lovely message for Rele Mufokeng on social media, wishing him well.
Who, you?
No, I'm saying Fundo Vilakazi.
Oh, okay.
Wrote a lovely message for Rele Mufokeng to wish him well in Belgium.
Yeah.
He's made a bright start.
He has. He has. Did you see the set piece? He's good.
Yeah,
he's on fire.
Unfortunately, his team, Union Saint-Gilloise, cashed out of the qualifying rounds of the UEFA Champions League. Union Saint-Gilloise, of course, is the side where Percy Daum also made a mark for himself while he was on loan from Brighton. Never got to go make a mark in Brighton in the Premier League. He found the going rather difficult there.
Those areas are not easy to go settle. You might have done well at Mamelodi Sundowns, but the stage could be a little bit trickier for you when you get out of the country, get out of your comfort zone as well to try and prove yourself.
Kunika, look at, of course, very well organized this Sekhukhune. They get men behind the ball when they're out of possession, and Chiefs are finding it hard to break down. It's proving very frustrating for the fans here as well.
It has.
Starting to get a little agitated. Nice little touch there, but Martman hasn't made the run. Pili was looking for Martman to run onto it. One back by Mtetwa. Pili. Frosler. Way by Cardoso. It's going to be Sekhukhune throw in it. Came off Pili.
Well, I think for Sekhukhune, they'll be happy in terms of the half that they've played. They've denied Chiefs any opportunities. They've been very solid at the back, very compact in that midfield, denying any spaces for Chiefs to manipulate. Of course, they would want to have done better in terms of the attack themselves, playing away from home, having conceded.
Wanted the return ball, doesn't find him. The return ball, and was combining with Fibai there. Igodaro is finding it very difficult. He's having to go and fetch the ball from way back there. which kind of defeats the purpose of having him out there, because he's supposed to be the target man and the outlet. And now if he's doing a fetch and carry job, it completely negates the purpose of having him out there.
This certainly does. I mean,
Miguel was looking for a free kick. Referee didn't buy that. So there's a dive. Offside flag will go up here. Offside against them. Kaizer not wearing the captain's armband because the team captain is Cardoso.
What a talent. Good touches, good vision. This needs to be more consistent.
Half-time approaching. It's a game that is yet to catch fire, struggling to catch fire on this cold Wednesday night. What can Chiefs do just before the break here with Bartman popping up now on the left-hand side? Swapping flanks with Langeli Pili. Shot from range. Not enough power behind it there from Leboha Maboe. He can certainly strike a ball.
It can. It can.
Had a great shot against Arrows there, which produced a great save of the keeper. Look at that. That was first shot on target, and it wasn't really one that you could say was threatening at all. But that's the first shot on target from Chiefs for all their possession.
Well, they've been having possession in their own areas which were not threatening at all. And it takes the initiative to try and get the shot on target.
63% of the possession they've had. Remember, this game is actually shaping up in a similar way to that of last season, where they did sit back a lot at Sekhukhune and pick Chiefs off on the break to great effect. This is going to be keeper's ball. Mashilwan. Brighton Global looks to nod it down with Fumokwena. Frosla. Matsimbi tidying up. Such a great, good defender. Matsimbi's been very impressive for me in his time here with Springboard.
Reads the game very well. Times his tackles, doesn't panic under pressure.
It's difficult. Oh dear, what has happened here? Oh, there could be problems here for Sekhukhune. Yeah. Man went down really. I mean, just as the ball got to him, I don't know, he seemed to turn and then something might have popped there. Oh, this doesn't look good. Is this Vuyo Letlapa?
Wondering, I'm not too sure what that could be him, but
oh, this doesn't look good. There he is. And he goes down, and when a player covers his face like that, it usually means he fears the worst, or he knows the worst. There we go. And there will be a change here. This is bad news. This is bad news. Matsimbi there. Look at what happens here. It's on his own, just back pedaling, and something pops. It is Vuyo Letlapa.
Could be hamstring.
This is the challenge.
Did he go for a challenge?
He stayed down for a while after that challenge. So I wonder if it's a recurrence of that injury.
Could be.
That's not. This is bad news. Vuyo Letlapa would have been also one of those who'd be in contention for Bafana when that squad is named to start preparations for the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers. But this looks like a serious one. And the fact that he's gone off on a stretcher also doesn't augur well. We're hearing we'll have a minimum of 3 minutes at the end of this first half. Another pass that's cut out. Sekhukhune wide to Solomons. Solomons whips one. It's a great ball. It's almost well intercepted there. Was that Matsimbi as well? That this is a potentially great ball from Solomons, but the defense, give credit there, needed to get that right, needed to cut it out, and it did a stellar job there, Matsimbi. Into the first 30 seconds of the minimum 3 minutes added on at the end of the first half. Mugwena. Well, one back by Jetwa. You got Dara again dropping deep. Now Bartman. He's got Solomons to his right. Goes on his own. Kind of sums up the first half, really. At least I think he was a bit more direct, trying to make something happen. He needed something very special to beat Tostan Sabata, though, from that range. So the change has happened for Sekhukhune United. Voyo Letlapa, unfortunately, will not be coming on, and is, well, Cedric Kaizer has gone for an attacking change. Recently signed Mukibelo Ramabu, who made the move from across town from Polokwane City, is the player who comes on then to replace Voyo Letlapa. Wonder what that means in terms of how they are going to rearrange things then. Rather unfortunate to be getting injured so early in the season, and what looks, unfortunately, looks a serious injury for Voyo Letlapa. Wish him well. Well, it seems like all the goals are flowing in Durban. AmaZulu have drawn level just before the break against Orlando Pirates. And it's that man, Ngwenya, again. He is back with a bang. He's picked up from where he left off when he got injured last season. I mean, he was missed most of the second half of the season to the Zimbabwean. And his form at AmaZulu earned him a call up to his national team. And he is certainly hit the ground running now that he's back from that long-term injury. That's 2 goals in 2 matches in the Betway Premiership for Ngwenya. Scored from a penalty. Scored twice in the MTN 8, has taken his tally to 3. But here, nothing to report, I'm afraid. It's been a first half lacking in inspiration, and both sides really offering very little in terms of a goal threat. Yeah, Chiefs enjoying most of the possession, but without doing much harm. So at the break, it's all square. It's Kaizer Chiefs 0, Sekhukhune United 0.